And watch it. Watch my broadcast.
Stinger switch here. Aaron will follow. Now here is Harris.
Boy, hit me that ball.
An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Burks' shot is good. Getting back to Jennings last season really did start out.
What we have to watch out for with Jennings. I mean, he's still only 26 years old, Kevin. Now, plenty of time to continue to refine and hone his game. I think his best basketball is in front of him.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
Boy, for Alec Burks, he really started to put it all together in his third season. He doubled his scoring average. Shooting percentage was up. Then last season, a strong start, but a shoulder injury cut short what I thought was going to be his best season yet.
Boy, I want you. Bring that here.
He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. Back to Rose. Gibson the screen. Rose passes to Harris. 3 on the clock. Looking to end the run. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And back to Alec Burks, a guy who entered the league with raw talent. But once the light went on, Greg, he showed the ability to help his team in a number of ways.
Yeah, he's going to be the prototype in terms of a two-way player. He's a guy who can not only score it for you, but he'll rebound and defend it. But what impressed me last season is he averaged 3 assists a game. Really looked to make plays for his teammates.
Terrell.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Warriors.
Are you watching my broadcast? Hold up. How am I making these threes like this?
Very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Outstanding game against Brooklyn. The Warriors pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Greg, would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
And another shot, and he gets it to go. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, and it would have counted. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started to get, recruited by college coaches, and then he, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and
Terrell.
and can share those experiences.
Are you watching my broadcast now?
It hurt to have a dad also who's
Why?
a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Rose, Okafor out there with Griffin. Then it's Jody Meeks, and it's Aflalo in at the small forward. Nice shot by Smith.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Meeks. J.R. Smith making his last shot. That doesn't go either for Aflalo.
And really, the Grizzlies might have dropped to 5th in the West in the final week, but they were near the top for most of last season. Often could be found in that 2 spot.
Got it despite fading back a bit. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And the big lead becomes bigger They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
The Grizzlies did slip late in the West, Greg, as you said. Still, you know, Clark, 35-17. That record in the conference was third best.
And even more impressive was the fact that the Grizzlies played their best when playing the other top teams. They went 16-11 against the other Western Conference playoff teams.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Warriors leading by 17. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Feeds it to LeBron. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Again, Golden State.
What?
Boy, Durant showing us how it's
For real?
with that stroke.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Jennings with the ball. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. Can they get it? And Durant.
Get that out of here, boy.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Bledsoe's running.
What are you
And
doing?
Smith with the slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8
see that
years
pad?
in the league. Yet up until last season,
No, I just
he's
picked
been
it.
one of the more durable players in the league.
Anything.
Oh,
to stop
you see
the
me
run.
got Kevin
And no
Durant.
matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Durant with the three. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7 5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out for
Oh, you got me jumping. Stuff why you miss.
And the Grizzlies also
Fast break time.
Harris is
He's slow.
checked in. Here's Burks, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tyrell, you saw that dunk?
There's hot guys, and then there's really
Dunking all over these people.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but
Oh,
the
get
whole
the ball. You're just holding the ball.
Now here's Jennings.
Brick called it.
points for
Dang,
him.
he
And that's
missed.
not the best of shot selection there. The defense
Oh.
definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think
What?
in that case, you gotta go elsewhere with the ball. You just
I
can't
thought he was.
rise
I
up
tried to
over the top of
dunk,
him
but
when he's
then
on you.
Now
I
here's
messed
Harris,
up.
following
Oh,
the
let's
shot
get it.
by Kevin Durant. And it
He
goes
lost
out
his
of bounds.
handles.
That
These
one on
people
Harris.
suck.
And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Oh, he's hurt. Why would you
Checked
put him
for
in?
Okafor. And Taj Gibson is subbed
Boy.
in for Blake Griffin.
Oh, don't make me put Kevin Durant on you, bro.
Outside Durant. There's the feed to Henson. Tries from 16.
Brick.
That's
Oh,
good on
no,
the
that
jump
was
shot.
in. Oh,
Henson's got his first points of the game.
Tyrell.
Just no chance for the smaller
You're not
defender
watching
to
it no
block
more?
that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up
Why?
for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Now here's Jennings.
Because what?
It's tipped. It's stolen by Bass. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Oh, Kevin Durant, dunk. Let's get it.
That is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Jennings. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Jang.
Oh,
And Henson pulls it
say
down.
hand me that.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become...
Dunk again with Kevin Durant. What are y'all doing? Y'all
You know,
tripping.
he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
And so here's Memphis. The Warriors making the shot. Gibson the screen. Jennings dishes to Harris.
It ain't.
Rebounds,
This
Golden
is
State
messed
takes
up
possession.
big time.
Let's
That
pause to take a
pass
look
was
at the
not on
teams that were tops
fleek.
in field goal percentage last season. The Warriors #1.
He messed up
They were
bad.
remarkable
I want to
in
go
terms of
play
their
online because these
efficiency
people,
on the
computers
offensive
are
side of the
eating.
ball. I mean, they did a great
Three.
job of finding the
Oh,
open
this
man
what?
and working for great looks.
I hit that
Pages
step
and a
back. I hit that
selfish
Curry step
Rose
back.
is checked in for Brandon Jennings. And so it's Memphis with it. After the Warriors pick up 3.
Oh, they got Derrick Rose.
Gibson the
Alright.
screen. Buys the snap
He's-
the cold streak.
Oh,
And
get that mess
Henson
out of here.
sends it back.
What are y'all doing?
The Warriors another fast break opportunity here. And he gets it to go.
I'm doing a lot of fast break,
Another pass
Tyrell.
put right into the shooter's pocket. Right
They
in the
missing
shooter's
all their
pocket.
shots. They
For a
still got
terrific
16
assist.
points,
They've done a
Tyrell.
lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You just not taking you, Bath. Why don't you
Here's
wait?
Rose. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Rose has got his second
Why?
bucket of the night.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it.
Oh, with the buzz up here.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some separation here?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, you've earned a rest. Guys, back to you at the table.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. After missing last game, it was clearly evident he wanted to make his mark tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
We've got Alec Burks. Durant is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Laverne in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Bledsoe kicks to Burks. It's tipped. Harris passes to Jennings. Okafor, high post. Dishes to Griffin. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And another three for Golden State.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
35 seconds left in the third. Fareed the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. But Trey, another three for Golden State.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Outside Jennings fires the three. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's 11 points for Brandon Jennings. Smith outside. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
Check it out.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
And Commissioner Silver taking a bold stance on sports betting. I mean, going into last season, he wrote that op-ed piece saying that it needs to be legalized federally, and basically brought into the light of day.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kevin Seraphin. Rose is out there with a Flalo. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. Shots good for Seraphin. And for Commissioner Silver arguing for legalized sports betting, that's a major reversal from what most sports commissioners Clark had said in the past.
Yeah, you know, I like his open-mindedness. Not just about that issue, but... Number of issues that confront the league, and you know, he's right in regards to the gambling. With the internet, people are making these bets anyway, so it makes sense for the league to take a look at it. Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
And he gets it to go.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killed. Four of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Grant kicks to Seraphin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nothing.
He's covered by Rose. Durant for 3. Pass to Ingles.
Yeah.
Outside Durant. From downtown. That's good. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, this fourth quarter has been... tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another.
Oh, let's get it.
Stat sheet that
Terrell, look at the score.
Favor.
Look at my broadcast. Look at the score.
They've got to put forth more effort.
That's good. 6 points for Derrick Rose.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential
you watching it?
In that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture
what you
things
going?
in the
I
air.
got his ankles.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. Again, Golden State.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Rose dishes to Grant. Gibson setting the pick for Grant. Offensive rebound. The Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
Dang.
It's blocked, and they get it
come here,
back.
Kevin Durant. Oh.
Durant. It's bounded by Memphis. A follow left side. Memphis will retain possession. Roy Hibbert's checked in. On defense, Golden State. And Gibson, here we go. Goes up again, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The wide open look for Durant. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's
Terrell.
got here in this quarter alone.
They're in the
They got the
position they're in
score.
right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Rose passes to
Watch this. I'm about to make another 3. I'm just gonna shoot 3 till the game is over. How do you miss a layup? You feel like me right now.
They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And Bass kicks to Durant from past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
100.
Flow offensively, terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside Rose. It to Hibbert. Goes up high for the
bro, I just unpaused the game. Alright. Give me the ball.
A minute 50 left here in the fourth
I'm
quarter.
gonna expose him. Oh, where you going?
Now Durant.
Boy, give me. Oh.
The NBA has done a terrific job of increasing its presence around the globe.
Oh, that's a brick.
Once a national sport has become a global sport in a relatively short time. I think that'll continue to be the case as a larger international presence moves forward.
And here's Rose. Passes it to Gibson. Puts it up from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the
foul.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and
this
see
is
this
a
is
bad
just
game
a
for
monstrous performance for Durant. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Oh,
second free throw, no good.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Shot clock at 6. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And the second free throw, good.
Brandon Jennings has been getting it done.
Are you still playing 2K?
4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't.
Do you watch my? Do you even know my YouTube channel?
Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
You watching it?
43 seconds left in the game.
You watching my game right now on YouTube?
For the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
That's good.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
He feeds it to a Flalo. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Smith with it. Shoots it up. And that falls.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Yeah, Ben. I beat the 108 to 57.
Hi, Kevin. Well, much will be made of the scoring that you had here, certainly. But can you describe or put a value on the contributions of your teammates?
Well, it's a team game. Everybody has to come to play. Everybody played hard in the second half. We stuck together, so we got to continue to do that.
A solid all-around effort. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our joy. Kevin Durant. Just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
This was vintage Kevin Durant.
Why you gonna go wow?
Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there.
Because
from
what?
an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous.
Bye.
He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
Good night.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys.
Bye.
Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não vejo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez, pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar nos picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim, para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No corpo das minas que pra mim foi mágica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não vejo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine, e la fine.
Per te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine, portando nel bagagliaio cose che non ti posso dire. La mia vita è un film come al cine, io te poli opposti al caline. Solo tu mi rilassi alla fine, solo tu mi rilasci endorfine. Non mi fido delle altre bambine, siamo unici, tigri albine. Sotto il sole di mezzanotte io ti scriverò le mie rime. E la nostra vita è musica, quindi rappo sopra il tuo battito. E quanta gente ci giudica, nessuno coglie quest'attimo. Sognavo che ero innocente, ma poi mi sono svegliato e tu non c'eri per niente e restavo il tipo sbagliato.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine, e la fine.
Ci cerchiamo come animali, a piedi nudi come i gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine. Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove, se mi cerchi sono già altrove, indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro nei nostri giorni preziosi, ed ora piango sangue e gli dei sono tutti invidiosi.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and be on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, like a motor on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell 'em, lay back, slow down, better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down, what you represent when we come to your down. Say, getting with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this visit, bring my people back to Venice.
Yeah.
Got the people saying,
I'm trying to find a free free agent. If I can't find any, that's good.